Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Wait a few minutes. Here. Oh no, Kevin's got the other copy. Oh well. Next game I'll give you a copy of the printed one. Attleboro baseball games, one big game.
Maybe one baseball. Doesn't when you run. Lower.
Say it again?
To go your hands lower. You can't fit.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you to D&M Pizza for sponsoring programming on WARA. 3 generations of the Stathakis family has been proudly serving the Attleboro community. Pizza, subs, and traditional pasta dishes using fresh ingredients since 1985. Whether you need a single meal or catering for your event, D&M has options for you. They are open Monday through Friday from 11 to 9 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 9 p.m. Located at 290 County Street, you can contact them at 508-226-2355.
Good afternoon and welcome to this AACS 96 and WARA Radio Sports production. Today it's girls softball, the first game of the season as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers under Coach Mark Homer host the Canton Bulldogs under first-year coach Heather Poliferno and her assistant Coach Keys. They were at Sharon High School the last 9 years. This is their first year at Canton. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin. That's going to leave a Mark Callahan. Jim Jones is running our graphics today. Want to help Dave Angel for helping us set up as well. Spring sports already. What's the matter?
Yes, spring sports already.
Did I tape your cord in the wrong place?
I'm not quite sure what's going on. Everything. All right, we're good. We're up and running. Spring sports are here.
Yes, it only took Kevin a minute and 15 seconds to get his headset on.
Well, you know, with the 3-second warning, Captain, we're on.
Yeah. Well, Canton took an abbreviated infield-outfield drill, just once around the outfield and infield. So we're getting ready to go. Game was scheduled to start at 3:45. Right now it's 3:56, and we'll be starting in just a few minutes. Attleboro went 18-5 last year. An outstanding season. Have 2 of their stars back, Jenna Callahan and Lola Ronayne. I was going to call her Lily again. Lola Ronayne. When one pitches, the other plays shortstop. When the other plays shortstop, the other pitches. Tonight, Jenna is pitching. She had an outstanding season last year, Hockomock League All-Star.
Yeah, no, Jen had a very good year at the plate and pitching last year. She pitched a little over 100 innings last year. And to your point, Lola, unbelievable year last year. You know, I had her just under 600. Attleboro had her just over 500, but no denying the 17 home runs, the 51 RBIs in just 23 games. It's just I think she had a streak of 10 or 11 games in a row with a home run.
Yep.
The production stayed the same through the playoffs, so it wasn't just beating up, as they used to say, the little sisters of the poor.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So it continued on.
And Jen is committed to UMass Dartmouth. Lola,
Dartmouth.
as a junior, is committed to UMass Amherst.
UMass Amherst. Yeah, she wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Actually, both of them. Lola was getting some offers from some different schools, and just kind of wanted to settle in on one and kind of go from there. And I know Jenna wanted to, at the beginning of the school year, kind of look. I want to enjoy my school year.
Yeah.
And really liked UMass Dartmouth. And Lily Ruthier, who used to play for Attleboro, is also up at UMass Dartmouth.
Excellent. Yeah.
So a nice little Attleboro connection there as well. So
Other seniors in the lineup, Sophie Borges. She's going to bat sixth and play left field. She's going to play softball for CCRI next year. And Nina Sullivan is going to start in center field.
she's just going to be way wicked smart, as you like to say. She's going to Bryant.
She's going to Bryant to major in business and criminology.
Sure.
I'm not sure because she couldn't get into Bridgewater State, had to settle for Bryant. And Nina, like last year, would like me to introduce her as the greatest center fielder in the history of the world. It's the humility that I like the best about Nina. No, she's a spitfire. She's got a great sense of humor.
She's great. Obviously I've known her, oh boy, for going on at 12, 13 years now.
And she's overcome that.
And she actually went up to me to say hi. So they still they're initiating the hello in me, Paul. They're not reluctantly saying hi to me.
Wow, who says hi to their former coach?
Exactly.
My gosh. But Jenna Callahan and Nina Sullivan will serve as the captains this year for Canton. Senior Kara Yu will hit leadoff and play shortstop. She's also a swimmer for the Bulldogs. Senior Emerson Martin will play second base. She's a cross-country runner in the fall. Delaney Clegg is the junior left fielder. She'll hit third. Hitting fourth is the catcher, Fiona Trendell, a junior, also a volleyball player. Your favorite player is going to be their fifth batter, number 12, Abby Stock, who plays hockey in the winter.
And what year is she?
She is a senior.
Senior. And, hockey, gotta love it.
Canton's a hockey town. They won the D2 title this year.
D2 again.
In boys hockey, yep.
Yeah, why then? I know they don't do the Super 8s anymore in high school, but they would be up there.
Well, the Boston Globe had them ranked as the number one team at the
there it
season's
is.
end,
Yeah,
even from Division II.
They are great year in and year out.
That's boys hockey, girls hockey as well. Lauren Cooley is the freshman third baseman, also a hoopster. Parker Marcelonis, the sophomore center fielder, will hit seventh. She does indoor track in the winter. Caitlin Reynolds is the senior right fielder, three-sport athlete, does swimming, volleyball, and softball. And the new pitcher this year is freshman Anna Howe, will be on the mound and hitting ninth.
I love hearing all the multi-sport athletes, Paul. It's I think there's a trend going back towards maybe not as many of the three-sport athletes. I know you mentioned one there, but at least the two-sport athletes. It's not even the colleges look for that as well. Are you playing another sport, and why not?
Yes,
if you're not. So it's great to see less on the you can still specialize and play another sport.
Now, did I move far enough over to my right, or are you still sitting right behind the pole?
I do like how you set me up exactly behind the pole. Where any ball in the batter's box, I would be able to tell you right away that was ball inside or outside.
Mark Houle saying obstructive view seat for the color commentator.
Well, we'll assume that was strike one.
For Attleboro, Jenna Callahan will hit leadoff and pitch. Again, she's a senior heading to UMass Dartmouth. She's also a basketball player. Kaylee Magnan, the sophomore, will play second base. Lola Ronan, she of 17 home runs, tied for tops in the state last year and 51 RBIs, will hit third. Again, she's committed to UMass Amherst. Hitting fourth is Avery Graziosi, the sophomore third baseman.
Great story there, Paul. Started off on the JV team last year, came on and became the 5-hitter, 4-hitter, and now she's batting cleanup as a sophomore.
Wow. And didn't she have a game-winning hit in her first varsity game last year?
Yes.
Yes, wow.
So someone go do the research and tell us she didn't. So
Hitting fifth is Savannah Bodeker, the junior right fielder. Want to say hi to her grandmother, Laura, who is watching. Also want to say hi to her big sister, Lily, who was part of the first Attleboro volleyball playoff team in the history of the program. She was the libero for that team. She's is it Grove College? Yeah, she's at Grove City College in Pennsylvania. Graduating later this May, getting married to Luke Keekley's nephew, this July, and then moving to Scottsdale, Arizona in August.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah.
That's where Mark's Homer's son lives.
Yes. So she can use a Resilient Contractor. A Resilient Contracting, Greg Homer. Yes.
See?
Yes,
the power
Mark
of advertising, Paul. It's right there.
So, Laura, write this down. Well, next game we'll have the website for you, but I forgot to print it out. A Resilient Contractor, Greg Homer, is the owner and operator. Of course, Mark Homer has 2 children, the apple of his eye, the lovely, graceful, spectacular Brianna Homer, and then his son, just Greg. Yeah. No, he overcame Mark's parents to be a successful adult. Yes. He used to be a wildfire firefighter. Played hockey down in Arizona. But hitting 6th will be Sophie Borges, the senior left fielder. She'll continue her career at CCRI. Reina Bennett Arujo is the freshman catcher, and just in warm-ups, boy, does she look good.
She's got a good bat. I've seen her in a few scrimmage games.
She's got a good arm, too.
Yes.
Hitting 8th will be number 19, Abby Freeze, a freshman designated player. Hitting 9th will be Nina Sullivan, senior captain, heading to Bryant. And Jackie Fasante will play first base, not in the batting order. Stepping into the box, and let's see what time we're starting. At 4:03.
46 degrees, feels like 36. Gotta love spring softball with a wind chill.
Wow. Jenna Callahan, the right-handed pitcher against the right-handed batter, Kira Yu, senior shortstop, also a swimmer. And in warm-ups, good glove, good arm. Here comes the first pitch from Jenna. Just a bit high, ball 1.
Jenna last year, 12-5 with a 3.66 ERA and a 1.4 WHIP in 103 innings, 101 strikeouts, 35 walks on the year.
And oodles of different pitches.
Yes. Best pitch is probably your changeup.
Catches the outside corner on a heater. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter.
After she graduates, I'll complain to Coach Homer. He always pitches her against, Fian, Canton, King Philip.
Ooh, catches the outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yes, according to the Boston Globe in their preseason ratings today, Taunton, 5-time defending champion, is ranked number 1. King Philip from the Hockomock League as well, ranked number 2. Dighton Rehoboth, number 3. And Attleboro, number 4. Swing and a miss. So a strikeout for Jenna. So that's amazing. 3 of the top 4 teams in the Globe's preseason rankings, Hockomock League teams.
And people want to know why, outside of here, why I'm a Hockomock snob. It's because 3 of the top 4 teams in the state of Massachusetts are from the Hockomock League.
Senior second baseman wearing number 4, Emerson Martin, steps into the batter's box. Bunts it fouled on the first base line, 0-1. Again, she's also a cross-country runner. Told her my little sister, Christine, the great mistake. I was the 6th kid. Christine's the 7th, 8 years after I was born. Longest standing record holder at Westboro High. Set the girls' mile record and the cross-country record in 83 and 84. Foul tip into the mitt, 0-2 to Emerson Martin. Emerson Martin, or as most people in this part of the country pronounce it, Emerson Martin.
And what's the count here?
0-2.
Okay.
High. Ball 1. And
because naturally, I already made my first mistake, Paul. I marked the book wrong. I'm on the wrong side.
Oops.
No problem.
1-2 pitch. Callahan ready. Outside swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Jenna. Boy, that pitch broke out.
Two strikeouts in a row on a pitch that's broken out of the zone, and Jenna's got Canton going after it. Good 1-2 pitches that, if hit, are going to go foul anyway. So,
Heather Poliferno is the head coach. She played for Hoosick Valley in Western Mass. Strike 1, beautiful pitch on the outside, low outside corner to Delaney Clegg, the junior left fielder. And Heather Poliferno played at Westfield State, and she's been the head coach at Sharon the last 9 years. Swing and a miss or a foul tip, 0-2, low in the zone.
A bit of a drop ball there from Jenna. Had her going down, had Clegg going down for it.
Heather Poliferno assisted by Coach Keys, who also assisted her at Sharon. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Jenna's thrown 3, 6, 8, 10 pitches, 8 of them for strikes. 1-2 is the count, and I'll give you our umpires in a moment. Just misses. That's that breaking ball again, 2-2.
Good job by Delaney Clegg not to go after that. Tough with the 2 strikes. Learning from the first 2 hitters in the lineup and not going after a pitch out of the zone.
Raymond Casellas, our home plate umpire, played his high school sports in Falmouth. Swing and a miss on the inside edge of the plate. 3 up, 3 down for Jenna Callahan. 3 strikeouts. Not a bad way to start the first half inning.
Not a good way to start the season, that's for sure.
All right, but Enrique Casella also refereed high school hockey until 2017. He was part of USA Hockey, their national program instructing referees, also officiates field hockey and softball. The base umpire is Brenda Miller, who played for St. Lawrence Central High School, which we all know is in northern New York.
We all know that.
Yes, and also played club softball collegiately. We'll be right back.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Welcome back. 1320 WARA, WARAradio.com, AACS Channel 96, and the AACS YouTube channel. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, like Savannah Bodeker's grandmother Laura is, feel free to hit the like button. You can also leave a comment and subscribe to keep up with all the Attleboro spring sports.
I feel bad right now for pitcher Anna Howe for Canton. She's a freshman, and it's game 1 of the year. And did we tell you that Attleboro's ranked number 4 in the state? Good luck. and you're facing the 3 hitters, who's basically the MVP of Massachusetts softball, and Lola Ronayne.
And the Hockomock League last year.
Yep, exactly. So.
Jenna Callahan will lead off for the Bombardiers. What was her average last year?
Exactly 500 with 2 home runs and 20 RBIs.
Looks at strike 1 from the freshman pitcher Anna Howe.
Good little pop on that fastball from Howe.
Oh, a shot into right center field. Down for a base hit. Fielded by the center fielder. Throw at second base. In there. Just under the tag. A leadoff double for Jenna Callahan.
A hustle double there for Callahan. Get a good piece on it, and just past the right fielder's glove there of Reynolds, and Jenna hustling out of the box, where it's nice to have a left-handed hitter.
Yep.
Get that extra step.
So that was fielded by Marcelonis, the center fielder. Clegg is in left. Reynolds is in right. Hughes, the shortstop. Second baseman is Martin. We'll get to the rest of the lineup in a second.
And a straight steal of third after Kaylee Magnan showed bunt, pulled back for ball 1, and Callahan steals third base.
So that's ball 1. I was looking down. Kaylee Magnan, the sophomore, second baseman.
Kaylee Magnan, 280 last year, home run, 5 RBIs.
Ground ball foul. Let's see if Mark Homer can make the play with one slight juggle.
Kaylee Magnan last year came in by halfway through the year as a freshman at second base. Completely solidified second base. Her bat took off in the Memorial Day game against Bishop Fien and went right through the playoffs. And you're going to, hopefully we do enough games, you're going to see her pitch this year. She is a real good pitcher. She's getting real good innings in the scrimmage time as well. Attleboro now has 3 bona fide pitchers, in Kaylee, Jenna, and Lola.
Fouls that pitch off. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The freshman, Anna Howe, the righty's ready. Breaking ball, and she went. So it's a check swing, swing and a miss. First strikeout for Anna, 1 out. Runner on third base is Jenna Callahan. Here comes Lola Ronayne, the junior shortstop. Again, 17 home runs, tied for the state lead in Massachusetts last year, 51 RBIs. According to one source, a 597 average.
One unofficial source.
Yes. And I missed what that call was.
A ball high. Oh, the
call
scoreboard
strike.
says strike.
Yep.
Okay. Strike guy. Okay.
Corrected by Jim Jones. Breaking ball lined into left field. First RBI of the season. So Lola had 4 home runs as a sophomore, 17 as a junior, and there's her first RBI of the year, second Attleboro hit.
And Attleboro takes the 1-0 lead, and that ball
was
hard
drilled.
hit ball, line drive in a scrimmage game this year. Nina Sullivan was getting her secondary lead off of first base, and she hit Nina in the helmet.
Oof.
Yeah, it was, and she was fine. Nina's like, yeah, I'm fine. Irish.
Yeah, really. Avery Graziosi is up. The sophomore third baseman fouls that ball in front. Yeah, well, back off the catcher and then in front of the plate. 0-1. My senior year in baseball.
You got clipped by Howie Long? Oh,
No. I didn't play a lot, but I was pinch running, taking a lead off third base, fortunately in foul territory. A ground ball to the shortstop, flips to the second baseman, Martin, for the out there. So reaching on a fielder's choice is Graziani. And Ronayne is out 6-4 if you're scoring at home.
And why wouldn't you be?
But anyway, Dave Pano is at the bat, and he's the reason I sat on the bench all year. He went to play at Eckerd College in Florida.
Oh, yes.
And he's still with the Toronto Maple Leafs Blue Jays system as a scout. Fouled off to the right by Savannah Bodeker, strike one. Anyway, hit a line drive, caught me right in the fleshy hindquarters.
Bodeker with a good piece of hitting there, taking the outside pitch as it was going away from her and took it the other way for a foul ball, but you didn't try to pull it or do anything fancy with it, but does find herself down now 0-2 in the count after that foul tip.
Get some advice from Coach Homer. Attleboro in their new uniforms, very clean look, all white uniforms.
I like them.
Attleboro in small block letters. Number in the lower left, ball is low. That's going to be a wild pitch. Moving down to second base is Ronayne?
Nope, Graziosi.
Graziosi, that's right. Ronayne was erased at second base. There it is, first correction of the year, first of many.
The ball slipped out of Howe's hands. There's a college game where the ball hit her leg and it rolled, and the girl just waited for the ball to hit her foot.
Oh, wow.
Nice pitch there.
Great breaking ball. So swing and a miss as that broke out of the zone. So 2 strikeouts that inning for the freshman Anna Howe. But Attleboro scores 1 run on 2 hits with 1 runner left on base. And after 1, they lead 1-0 over the Canton Bulldogs. We will be right back.
Thank you to Butler Tire Sales for sponsoring programming on WARA. Butler Tire Sales on Route 1 in North Attleboro is a full-service tire seller and auto repair shop. They're a 60-year, third-generation business founded by Austin Butler in 1965. They have a selection of new tires to choose from. Butler Tire Sales open weekdays from 8 to 4. You can contact them at 508-695-0681 or visit them at 404 East Washington Street in North Attleboro.
Welcome back to AACS 96 Sports and WARA Radio, the AACS YouTube channel, and WARAradio.com, where they can hear us all over the world. Hi, Coach. Never better, darn it, Coach Jessica Pink, the field hockey coach behind us.
My microphone's off.
Oh, sorry. Well,
shut me out already.
yeah. Yeah. And what did I hit? There we go.
Boy.
Oh, I wanted to tell Jessica to watch out for number 33, freshman pitcher for Canton, Anna Howe. She's also a field hockey player.
Okay.
This is Fiona Trendell, the junior catcher. Looks at ball 1 low, also a volleyball player for the Canton Bulldogs.
Fiona hit .302 last year with 6 RBIs on the season. Canton struggled record-wise, but if you look at their games last year, they played so much better in the second half of the season. As she showed bunt there.
And misses. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Yep.
The first half of the games, a lot of
the season.
Last year they were, 12-0, 11-1. Second half there were a lot of 9-7, 6-5s, things like that. So they definitely got better as the season went along last year.
Fastball fouled back. I didn't flinch.
Oh, all right.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Fiona Trendell. Attleboro catching is the freshman Bennett Arujo. Graziosi at third, Ronayne at short, Bagden at second, Fisante, the Jackie variety at first. Outfield left to right, Borges, Sullivan, and Bodeker. Inside, ball off the handle, slow grounder to Magnan, fields it in time at first base. 4-3 if you're scoring at home, 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, nice pitch there. Jammed her, and Magnum went in, put a nice charge on it, and got rid of the ball quickly over to Fasante at first base and had her by a clean step.
It's funny, you think of this more with outfielders, but she got a great jump on that ball.
She really did. I know she read it coming off the handle of the bat. It was hit hard enough to get past Jenna, but Magnan, again, with a good jump, like you mentioned, Paul.
Yep. Low ball one to Abby Stock, a senior first baseman. And again, she's a hockey player in the winter, Kevin's favorite sport.
Imagine she's got a good slap shot, because last year she hit .327 with 2 home runs and 18 RBIs.
Yeah.
Probably uses that wrist shot, Fred.
Yeah, right. Good eye at the plate, just misses high and outside. 2-0 is the count to Abby Stock.
Sunny day here, but 46 degrees with a 36-degree wind chill.
Yeah. Oh, so Jenna Callahan behind this batter, 3-0. She only threw 3 balls the entire first inning.
Yeah.
Trade the bum.
Exactly. Ooh, swinging on 3-0.
Yeah. A fastball where she liked it, fouled off to the right, out of play, 3 balls, 1 strike.
Are you seeing more of that in baseball, too, swinging on 3-0 at the high school level, or is it about the same that you hadn't noticed?
I'm seeing the number 3 and number 4 hitters get the green light more in baseball, and she's the number 5 batter, so close enough for government work.
I'm coming around on it, because a lot of times pitchers take something off the pitch on 3-0 and they put it right down the middle.
Fastball, foul tipped into the mitt, full count, little extra something on that.
So if you know a fastball is coming and it's perfectly placed right down the middle, why not? And I know it's frustrating when they pop it up, and that'll drive any coach nuts. But boy, sometimes that 3-0 fastball is the best fastball you'll see in the at bat.
Yeah. Called strike on the outside edge.
I thought that a great pitch, great location there, and just kind of froze her and buckled her knees on that one for the first caught looking of the game.
This brings up Lauren. It's not Chiuli, it's Cooley, the freshman third baseman. She also plays basketball in the winter, wearing number 38, 1 number higher than Bill Lee's number 37. Called strike on the lower part of the zone. That was a slower breaking ball. Is that the drop pitch? Or?
She does have a drop pitch, and she might be playing around with it right now.
Up in the box. A line drive fouled on the first base line. That's the best hit ball of the day for Canton. Now 0-2 to Lawrence Cooley.
Attleboro was able to have 4 scrimmage games, 2 against Newton South, 1 against Dedham, and 1 against LaSalle Academy in Providence. The other day, going 3-1 in the 4 scrimmages. And want to hear a jinx? Their outfield looks fantastic defensively.
Fouled towards the third base dugout where Canton is residing, picked up by the catcher.
They look very comfortable on the fly balls, tracking them down, and all 3 of them have great arms. It's going to be really tough to run against this Attleboro outfield defense.
And it's early in the season, so the grass still a little bit rough.
A little rough out there.
Both teams are having a little problem with that in the infield-outfield warm-ups. Outside on that breaking pitch, ball 1.
Great hold by Cooley, the freshman, on 0-2. And that's how Jenna got the first 2 batters on a pitch just like that.
It's one of my few criticisms of Jenna as a pitcher, and I'll give it to you in just a second. Swing and a miss. Took something off that. So she has struck out 5 of the 6 batters she's faced. My one criticism of Jenna when she has an 0-2 count, her waste pitches are a little too wasteful.
It's embedded in her from former coach Greg Bedard, who you might hear on some of the Boston talk shows.
Yes.
And when she didn't waste the 0-2 pitch and left them a little flat down the middle, Greg was none too pleased. Some of those home runs she gave up on 0-2.
Well, that explains that then, doesn't it? All right. After 1.5 innings, 1.5 innings, 1-0 Bombardiers. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back. Remember, if you're anywhere near Arizona right now, look up Greg Homer of A Resilient, contractor. I had the information all printed up about Greg's company, but
It's
left it on the desk at the studio.
It's only 2:22 there, and this game didn't start till after 4, so they may not hear it for a while with the time change.
Oh, is that how that works? Attleboro sends up their 6, 7, and 8 batters in the bottom of the second. Here's Sophie Borges. Senior left fielder headed to CCRI, looks at ball one low from freshman Anna Howe, the righty.
Sophie had that ball last year in the playoff game that went over the fence, and she fell over the she hit it, and the outfielder went over the fence with the ball, so it ended up being a dead ball. We had to get the clarification from the umpire. Right. We thought it was a ground rule double, that ended up being a dead ball. They had to put runners back on base, and it was very confusing.
And they did it all without video replay.
Exactly.
One reason I love high school sports. 2-0 to Sophie. Just a bit high, 3-0.
Last year, Sophie, a .367 on base percentage, getting her first regular playing time last year.
Yeah.
Hitting close to 300 as well, and playing a real good left field last year as well.
Right-handed batter up in the box with this 3-0 count. Change-up, strike 3 and 1. It amazes me, the pitchers, the rubber's only 45 feet away, and most pitchers with that long stride are releasing the ball about 40 feet from home plate, and you see so many girls up in the box. Ball 4 high. That's our first walk of the game. Howe has 2 strikeouts so far, so runner on first base, nobody out. And Reina Bennett Arujo is up, the catcher, freshman catcher.
Hit 2 home runs. Granted, there was no fence, but hit the ball hard on the turf field for 2 home runs against Dedham.
That means a line drive to the gap.
Yep. Exactly. That just kept rolling. Good secondary lead by Borges.
Breaking ball is low. The catcher, Trendle, ball slipped out of her hand, rolled to the second baseman. No harm, no foul. Ball 1.
Luckily, it went back up the middle towards the the old fake throw that just kind of fell out of her hand.
Canton with their all-black uniforms. Canton and the numbers in green with white trim. Green socks. Turns to bunt. No good. Throw to second base. Would have been in time, but the throw was low and in the dirt. Stolen base for Borges.
We'll see if Coach Homer keeps the bunt on with Bennett. Again, she swung a good bat in the scrimmage games, but wanted to get the runs early, see if he wants to get her over to third, or if she's fast enough in scoring position already and let Bennett hit away.
So 1-1 to Reina, the freshman. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball low and away. Oh, so I guess that first pitch was a strike. That's strike 3.
Interesting. I had that as a ball as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the 3rd strikeout for the freshman Anna Howe.
So they definitely took the bunt off then, didn't they?
Yes.
They must have said she offered at it. So.
Abby Freeze is up, the freshman designated player wearing number 19. He's a left-handed batter and looks at a strike that just catches the outside corner. Nice pitch. 0-1.
Abby's put some good swings on the ball as well in the preseason.
Fouls that off to the left. 0-2. So Anna Howe has only gone to 3 balls on 1 batter. Hasn't thrown, and other than that, has only thrown 1 other ball in this game. So Anna, the freshman, has thrown strikes.
And she's only thrown 25 pitches through 1 in the 3rd inning so far.
Check swing. Broke outside, low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I agree with that call. I don't think she got her hips moving, but she kept her hands back, and good non-call on a strike.
Yeah.
At least on the swing.
Inside pitch, fisted towards shortstop. Catch is made by Kira Yu, the shortstop. So that's 2 outs. Again, Trendle's the catcher. Cooley is at third. Yu at short. Martin at second. Stock at first. Outfield left to right. Clegg, Marcelonis, and Reynolds. And here's the lefty, Nina Sullivan.
One of the two captains showing bunt, and Borges with a huge secondary lead off second base. She was about halfway to third.
Yeah. Ball was outside, I guess. Ball one to Nina. The speedy center fielder also plays catcher as well.
451 on base percentage last year for Nina. 318 average.
Called strike, 1-1 on the inside part of the plate. And Nina's one of those batters. She's not batting ninth because she's not a good hitter. She's batting ninth to basically serve as a second leadoff hitter.
Yes. Great speed down there. And I think they like Kaylee in the two right now just to kind of split up the lefties.
Pop fly to right center field. Marcelonis, the center fielder, moves over and makes the catch to record the third out. Attleboro leaves one runner on base, so after two full, Attleboro with one run on two hits, two runners left on base. They lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the third.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back. Shouldn't Greg Bedard be yelling at Michael Felger right now?
Yeah, no, it's only on Tuesdays.
Okay. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Jim Jones is running our graphics. Dave Angel also help us set up. Again, if you're watching on the AACS YouTube channel, please feel free to leave a comment. As Kevin says, if it's positive, start typing now.
Right now.
If it's negative, please count to at least 10.
Wait a day or two. Give it your full thought and attention before hitting send or post or whatever it is you do.
Wow, this catcher, Bennett Arujo, throwing down to second base from her knees.
Yeah, that's you've seen a lot more catchers do that, baseball and softball.
Yeah.
You always hear about the pop time. It takes that extra second to pop up and throw down. Actually, only two or 3 seconds.
Yeah,
if they can throw from their knees, it's a quick transition right from the glove up to the throwing position, and you're less likely to go high on your throw as well, and you're keeping it low.
7, 8, 9 batters for Canton in the top of the third. Parker Marcelonis, sophomore center fielder, is up wearing number 9 in one of the greatest insults ever to Ted Williams. Number 9 was my high school baseball number. Ted was a lefty, I was a righty. Ted never swung at the first pitch. I did as often as possible. Ted was a power hitter. I very rarely struck out and very rarely hit the ball out of the infield.
So as you grew up during the Ted Williams era and got to see him play for most of his career.
All right.
I grew up during the Wade Boggs era, and as an insult to him, wore number 26 in high school.
Count is 1-1 to Marcelonis if you're more concerned with this game
than Paul's history.
Yeah. Hey, I was clipped by Howie Long in the fall of '75.
Yes.
Nice breaking ball from Callahan. Foul tip. It's 1-2. Parker Marcelonis, also an indoor track participant for the Bulldogs.
Top of the third inning, Attleboro leading 1-0.
Big deep breath for Jenna. And there's one of those chase pitches that was well outside. 2-2. Thanks for nothing, Greg Bedard.
Great hold there by Marcelonis. There, she had an inkling, but held back.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1-0 Attleboro. Top of the third. Breaking ball stays inside. Full count. Say it again?
Yeah, a bit of a change-up on the inside, and Jenna just didn't hit her spot there. Typically, that is one of her better pitches. She has an average to slightly above average fastball, but her change-up is usually very effective.
And there's the fastball foul down the third base line, scooped up by Graziosi, replacing the outstanding Matty Moran.
Who's off to a good start. Rookie of the week last week for Roger Williams in there, I believe it was a doubleheader sweep over Rhode Island College. And Matty Moran went 3 for 6 with an RBI, so it was great to see her doing well.
Just missing low. Ball 4, a walk. First walk of the game, first walk of the season for Jenna versus 5 strikeouts.
So we'll see now.
So for the second time today, we'll have to say trade the bum.
We'll see now if Canton puts anything in motion with the senior Caitlin Reynolds up. Canton trailing 1-0 with a leadoff runner on.
She's a swimmer and a volleyball player as well. Breaking ball fouled off the backstop to the right. Ricochets right back to Jenna. 0-1.
Oh, I just had a great point. I lost it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Best point ever.
You leave the mistakes to me, Kevin. That's what the audience is expecting. Breaking ball again fouled off to the right out of play. 0-2. Jenna seems to be even more so than last year, doing such a good job of changing speeds.
Yeah, it's been ingrained her when with all the coaches she had and the club coach team that she's on right now, and jammed her inside there. Just good job by Reynolds to get a bat on it once she committed to the swing to follow it off.
0-2.
But yeah, surprised a little bit that Canton didn't put a bunt on to try to get the runner into scoring position, take away the double play, and they get the chance to turn the order over coming up.
Ground ball down the first base line. Jackie Fasante fields it and then wisely holds off on throwing to second base. So moving to second is Parker Marcelonis. One out.
Acted as a bunt.
Yes, really. 1 out, runner in scoring position. 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home.
You really should be. Get out the old scorebook. It's not practicing.
Yeah.
Get off the Game Changer app.
Or do what Ty Waterman, Attleboro City councilor and baseball historian and author who's too cheap to buy a scorebook. He gets out his old ruler from his Connecticut schoolboy days. Bunt out in front from the number 9 hitter. Callahan fields it, throws to first base.
Throw behind the line.
Fasante across the diamond. Back in time was Parker Marcelonis, who's at first. That was a number 9 batter, freshman pitcher, Anna Howe. With that bunt, she's out 1-3 at first base.
Now, not knowing anything about Anna Howe or whether she can swing the bat well or not, I don't know anything about Canton, especially game 1. Personally, I am very much against the 1-out bunt with a runner on first or second. In my opinion, as a foul ball there, Canton just gave Attleboro the second out of the inning. They already have a runner in scoring position.
Oh,
the runner's going to score.
Yeah,
on a base hit to the outfield anyway. So
right.
Other than a squeeze play, that's why I'm against it. Other coaches disagree with me.
Missing low on a breaking ball, 1-1. Kevin's been consulting the analytics handbook again, which means I'm going to turn Kevin's microphone off for 3 pitches.
You agree with the 1-out bunt?
No, I just hate analytics with a burning passion.
Well, I didn't use analytics. Canton gave Attleboro the second out, for which I say thank you.
Nice pitch on the inside corner. A lot of movement on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kira Yu. She struck out swinging in the first inning. Again, also a swimmer for Canton. A lot of range at shortstop. Has her hands apart a little bit on the bat.
You see that sometimes.
Alatai Cobb. Swing and a miss on a beautiful breaking ball on the inside edge. That's Jenna's 6th strikeout against 1 walk. Stranding a runner at third base. The only base runner for Canton so far. After 2.5, it's 1-0 Attleboro with the top of the Bombardiers order coming up in the bottom of the 3rd.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Jim Jones running our graphic. Dave Angel help us set up as well. Kevin and I almost came to blows there between innings. Kevin insulted that I called him an analytics geek. He said, what was your argument?
I use my eyeballs.
He also said it wasn't analytics, Paul. It's called common sense.
It's just how I feel. It's a coaching strategy.
Yeah.
It's the X's and O's. It's the fun part of the game. It's not plus minus war. Wins above replacement for you people that don't know analytics.
Jenna Callahan is up. She had a double to right center field, stole third base, and scored on Lola Ronane's base hit to left field. Looks at ball 1 outside. 1-0 to Jenna. Up in the zone, bloops it towards left. We're going to call that a hit, as that was not a routine effort. Off the glove of you. Sliding into second base is Callahan.
Another hustle double.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a tough play off the lefty bat. It was going away from the shortstop, and she takes after her brother Tim on hits like that, doesn't she, Paul?
Yes, and her brother Tim Callahan just got his 200th hit
thank
for
you.
LaSalle College.
LaSalle University.
LaSalle University in Newton.
Yep, in 133 games. I could not be more proud.
Obviously, Tim inherited his mother's talent.
I did not inherit my hitting ability at all, unless, being a career 200 hitter, it's what you're trying to inherit.
I think that was ball one to Kaylee Magnan. Slow roller to first base. The first baseman Stock makes the tag of Magnan. Moving to third. Good base running was Jenna Callahan.
It was a strike the first pitch. Not that it makes that big of a difference, but acting kind of like as a bunt there. And now Lola Ronayne, Ovi's an RBI presence at the plate.
Yep. She only had 51 last year.
Yeah, exactly.
51 RBIs in 23 games.
Canton's defense is back. That's gone.
And a blast to left field, and the fences here are 200 feet away, and when she gets the barrel of the bat on the ball, that's just not fair. That was out by a long way. She hit that ball closer to 250 feet. First home run of the year for Lola. 22nd of her career, and she's just a junior. 3-0 Bombardiers.
Yeah, for the UMass Amherst commit. And what she has is a short, compact swing. Almost a little like Manny Ramirez, if you want to think baseball a bit, from the right-handed side. Short, compact swing that just continues to get better, and there's really not too many flaws with her swing. She has her moments where she slumps like anybody else, but just a tremendous swing, and now Attleboro leading 3-0 in the bottom of the third.
And that's their third hit of the game. Fourth hit of the game. 1-2. Oh, that's right. Jenna had her hit earlier this inning. Good thinking.
Thank you.
Avery Graziosi, the sophomore third baseman, is up. She reached on a fielder's choice. Moved to second on a wild pitch. Fouls back the first pitch from Howe. Nice placement on the inside part of the plate by freshman Anna Howe. 0-1 to Avery.
Avery, again, previously mentioned, coming from JV last year to batting, fourth this year and fifth last year. Finished the year last year hitting .423.
Wow. Other than that, she didn't do much.
Wow.
Yeah. Check swing into the backstop to our right. And Savannah Bodeker dancing in the on-deck circle, but it's cold. You got to stay warm.
Got to stay warm, and yeah, whatever works. You got to stay loose, and you know it is a game, so you got to have some fun with it, right?
Boy, that last pitch just high.
Just a bit up high.
Avery looked at that 1-2 pitch, breaking ball. That smashed to right center field, and that's gone.
Her second career home run, and back-to-back, took the low and outside pitch and just went with it again with a short, compact swing. And Graziosi goes back-to-back after Ronay's two-run shot. Attleboro leading 4-0.
Wow, you could hear the girls there in our field, Mike. They seem a bit pleased.
They're very pleased.
So a double and 2 home runs this inning for the Bombardier. Conference at the mound.
I was gonna say probably a good time to have a quick conference at the mound just to settle her down. You don't want to. She's Howe has looked good. In this game, and she's throwing well. She's got some strikeouts. Just settle down and pitch your game. Attleboro is a good team and is a good hitting team.
And the players will move back to first base. The catcher, Trendle, the junior, I believe.
They all left the meeting with a smile on their face. So,
Fiona Trendle, the junior catcher, now back behind the plate, sharing a laugh with home plate umpire Raymond Casella.
But that's one way to keep the pitcher loose and engaged in the game. Hey, no worries. It's a long season. It's game 1, and this game's not over yet either.
Savannah Bodeker struck out in a tough breaking ball on an 0-2 pitch. Hits a shot to the second baseman. Nice play by Martin over to the first baseman Stock in time, 4-3. That's going to get a little star in my score sheet. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that was a very hard hit ball right at her. And, she made a nice play. It got to her so quickly that Bodeker was out by about 4 steps.
Yeah, 2 outs now. Attleboro leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the third, and Sophie Borges is up. The senior heading to CCRI looks at a breaking ball low. She reached on a walk, stole second base, and was stranded there in the second. now ahead in the count, 1-0.
Did you mention, is Sophie going to play softball?
Yes, she is.
Okay, great. They have
breaky ball high, 2-0.
They have a tremendous program at CCRI for softball, and she'll get the opportunity to play right away too, being just a 2-year school.
Yeah.
Freshman and sophomore is loaded.
2-0 to Sophie. A shot. Diving play by the second baseman, Martin. That's going to be an infield hit as she's at first base. No way she could have got up in time to make the play at first base. So infield hit, which is the Bombardiers' sixth of the game.
No, I agree. Martin made a nice play. She went to her right, going up the middle. Had she even fielded it cleanly, I don't know if she would have been able to get up in time and then throw to first and get the runner out.
Yep.
So 2 outs, runner on first now for Raina Bennett.
The freshman catcher. Left. Why do we have an L next to her name when she's a right-handed batter?
Is that a rhetorical or?
All right. Because you're you, Paul. That's why. Fouls that off towards the Canton dugout on the third base side. 0-1 to Raina, who just for a freshman has a very confident countenance about her on the field. Looks at ball one low, 1-1.
That's why I was so happy again that, I don't know if Canton got any scrimmages in, but I do know that Attleboro got 4 scrimmages in. It just takes away a lot of the nervousness. And hey, I can hit the varsity pitching as a freshman.
Yeah.
And it just.
Oh, a late jump. Borges stealing, but the ball not handled at second base, and I guess that goes as a stolen base for Sophie. And Sophie's a good ball player, smart ball player. That was not Sophie's best jump ever.
Not her best jump, but it is her second stolen base of the game. It was a good throw. It does go as a stolen base. Everything fielded cleanly most likely would have been out. It would have been bang, bang. But
1 ball, 2 strikes. And I'd love to tell you where that pitch was. It's the first game of the year, and rats. A shot, but that's going to go foul to right field. Oh, and 2 young ladies beating Mark LaFontaine to the foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count to Raina Bennett. Arujo.
good piece of hitting there by Bennett on a low and outside pitch. Not fooled at all and just took it and fouled it off. Right
Up
back
the middle, off the leg of the pitcher. Howe goes to third base. We calling that a fielder's choice or a base hit or E1?
Oh, boy.
Think she could have had her at first.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with E1 because with 2 outs, she should have just gone to first base with it, not go to third. So I think, there's a freshman mistake there.
Okay.
So we'll go with an error on the pitcher, E1.
Because we're much tougher official scorers than any Major League Baseball official scorer ever born.
I agree with you on that one.
Yep.
But, yeah, no, just a bad decision on the they put up an error on the board, too, I think.
Okay, so it's 4.
Oh, no, they didn't. They haven't put up anything.
No. 4-0 Bombardiers here in the bottom of the third. They've got 4 runs on 6 hits. And now they have a runner at third, Borges at third. Arujo, the catcher, at first. Throw down to third base. The ball hits the base runner, Sophie Borges, in her right thigh, just below the fleshy hindquarters. Yes. And I don't know what the pitch was to Abby Freeze, the freshman DP.
I think it was a ball, though I'm not 100% sure.
Yep, he just says 1-0, said our umpire.
And then Arujo goes down to second. It was the old first and third play in Canton. And there's a hit, Paul.
Into center field for a base hit. Gets by the center fielder. 2 runs will score. We're going to have to call that a base hit and an error.
Yeah, but I want to give her 2 RBIs on that because I believe that Bennett was going to be coming home anyway.
Yeah.
So a single, 2 RBIs.
Okay.
And
an E8?
Yes, and rocket up the middle, and she went to second on the E8.
All right, so scoring were Borges and Bennett Arujo. So that makes it 6-0 Bombardiers. 5 runs here in the bottom of the third. As the bats have... Boy, all of these Attleboro girls, you put it for a right-handed batter... What? For a right-handed batter, if it's an inside pitch, they'll pull it. If it's over the center of the plate, you can go ahead and talk. I turned your mic off. If it's in the center of the plate, they'll do just what Abby Freeze did, blast it right back up the box. And if the pitch is low and away, they lean into it and hit it the other way towards right field. And with Nina Sullivan as a left-handed batter, does the same thing, only the opposite.
I got 7 hits.
7 hits now, yes. 5 this inning. Just realized this cold first game of the year. Should have brought more tissues with me. Nina Sullivan flew out to center field her first time up. Nina's speedy center fielder for the Bombardiers, can also play catcher. But because of her range in center field, Coach Homer loves it when he can put her out there. And this year he can because of the emergence of the freshman catcher.
Well, don't forget Bodecker caught last year, and she
That's
emerged
true,
well
too.
as a catcher.
That's true,
So she did some catching, but not much. But she has all of her equipment. So Attleboro with a luxury of 3 catchers now on the
That's
team
right,
and
Bodecker's.
3 pitchers.
I believe it's 2-0.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And this is the 9th batter of the inning.
And it's 3-0.
3-0 to Nina Sullivan. That was low and away. Again, she's heading to Bryant to major in business. And it's not criminology, but there's criminal something.
She just moved way up in the box.
Her front, again, left-handed batter.
And strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike against the freshman Anna Howe. And again, Trendle at catcher, Cooley at third, Yu is at shortstop, Martin at second, Stock at first. Outfield left to right for the Bulldogs, Clegg, Marcellonis, and Reynolds. Breaking ball. Ground ball back to the pitcher, throws to first base in time, 1-3. Attleboro sends 9 batters to the plate. They score 5 runs for a total of 6. So they now have 6 runs on 7 hits, 2 Canton errors, 3 runners left on base for the Bombardiers, a 2-run homer in that inning for Lola Ronayne, a solo shot for Avery Graziosi. It is 6-0 Bombardiers after 3.
Yeah, good inning for Attleboro. They got through the lineup once. Looks like they made some adjustments their second time through as a team, and now lead 6-0, giving Callahan a nice cushion as we head into the top of the 4th.
We'll be right back.
Thank you to D&M Pizza for sponsoring programming on WARA. 3 generations of the Stathakis family has been proudly serving the Attleboro community. Pizza, subs, and traditional pasta dishes using fresh ingredients since 1985. Whether you need a single meal or catering for your event, D&M has options for you. They are open Monday through Friday from 11 to 9 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 9 p.m. Located at 290 County Street, you can contact them at 508-226-2355.
Well, Kevin, for the first time this year, and Dave Angel hates when I say this, you can tell by that dead air, we're back.
We're back.
Top of the 4th inning, 6-0 Bombardiers over the Canton Bulldogs, who will send their 2, 3, and 4 batters to the plate. Emerson Martin, the senior second baseman and cross-country runner. She struck out swinging her first time up. We're in the top of the 4th. Callahan, the right-hander, winds. Fastball, swing and a miss. A little something on that pitch. 0-1. And you're shaking your head. That wasn't a fastball?
Oh, no, it was.
Okay, good. Okay.
I have other random thoughts. So
All
just
right. 0-1 pitch. Fouled off the
That might have hit the
headgear.
catcher and the umpire. I'm not sure if that got both of them or not.
0-2, deflected off the headgear of Bennett Arujo and then off the arm of Raymond Casella. And I had the decency not to mention Field of Dreams when he told me his name. Imagine how many times he's heard that in his life. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball outside, but the ball is dropped. Throw down to first base in time. So strikeout and an assist for the catcher, Bennett Arujo, and a putout for the first baseman, Fasante. And that's Jenna's 7th strikeout.
Paul, yes it is. I would like a rule clarification, if you know it, with the safety base in softball that you're seeing more and more in baseball too, the orange base. She threw down the first. Is Jackie Fasante, the first baseman, can she use the orange base?
No.
So even on that, so you have to, when the ball goes out, you have to cross the line in front of the runner to get the out at first base. Just making sure on that. Okay.
And now I missed what the first pitch was.
It was a swinging strike.
To Delaney Clegg, the junior left fielder. She struck out swinging, had an outstanding season last year.
Just a bit outside on that one.
Yeah, hitting 1-1 count. I thought you had Clegg's figures from last year.
No, just not hers.
Sorry. shot, and there goes the no-hitter. Base hit into right center field in the top of the fourth for Delaney Clegg, the number 3 batter. And boy, does she look comfortable in the batter's box.
Yeah, she's hitting 500 this year, though.
Yeah. Into right center. She struck out swinging her first time.
And that's what you want from your junior in the 3 spot, putting a good at that, making some adjustments from her first at bat, and putting a good bat on the ball, going into right center field for a 1-out single. Now bringing up Fiona Trindell. Trindell, who hit 302 last year.
She ground out to second base her first time up. And there's another base hit into the right center field gap. This will be extra bases. Heading for third is Delaney Clegg. They're going to send Clegg home. It's a RBI double for Fiona Trindell. And it's 6-1.
So we mentioned the adjustments that Attleboro made their second time through the lineup. Now you see Canton, their second time through the lineup. Some adjustments there, just taking the pitch the other way and going in right center, actually, for 2 hits in a row. 1 for a single and 1 for an RBI double. Score is now 6-1 in the top of the fourth in favor of Attleboro.
This brings up Abby Stock, Kevin's favorite player for Canton, because she's a hockey player, senior first baseman. Swing and a miss at a nice breaking ball in the inside part of the plate to the right-handed batter, 0-1.
That ball has some good movement on it, breaking inside, as you mentioned.
And a good secondary lead from Fiona Trindell. You can hear the wind in our field mics blowing from the left field corner to the right field corner. Just high, 1-1. That's the loudest the Canton bench has been all day.
Yeah, woke them up. You know, when you're 3-4 hitters and leaders of the team, upperclassmen, you get outside hitting the ball, gives confidence to the rest of the team as well that they can follow suit.
The 1-1 pitch to Stock just misses the outside edge. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Not missing by much on that one. 2-1.
I think he got it right.
Oh yeah, just didn't miss by much.
Yep. Graziosi at third base. Just step in from the bag. That's outside, 3-1. Fasante even with the bag. Middle infielders kind of like double play depth, a little bit shallower than usual.
Attleboro willing to give up the base to get the out at first. The outfield looks to be maybe straight away all around.
Yep. Callahan fires. Ground ball, base hit into right field. Gets by the right fielder, Bodeker. And that's a second run scores by Fiona Trindell. It is 6-2. We given an RBI in that?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It got by. I think she was going, and I don't know if Bodeker would be able to throw her out the plate. And it looked like, again, kind of like the situation last inning with Attleboro. They were sending the runner no matter what.
Yeah.
And it would have been a bang play. Now, had she gone to second base, there probably would have been an error, but she stayed at first.
Okay. So an RBI single to right field for Abby Stock. 3 base hits, 2 runs this inning for Canton.
But there's the danger of falling behind in the count. 3-1. On that, it's you fall behind, then you have to come in with a real good pitch like that. And again, they're 3-4-5. We've talked about 2 juniors and a senior, and Abby Stock, 323 average last year.
Really. So Coach Mark Homer is out in the mound, talking in a very gentle, kind way to the ladies. That's how you can tell he's not talking to his son Greg.
Exactly.
He usually yells when he talks to his son Greg.
Exactly. Even to this day, huh?
Yes. Even though he never once yelled at Greg's sister Brianna, the apple of his eye.
Exactly. 6-2 here in the fourth inning, and Lauren Cooley.
Yeah.
All right, said it right.
It's pronounced nothing like it's spelled.
No.
She's a freshman third baseman, also a basketball player for the Bulldogs. In the right-hander batter's box, base is cleared. Line almost takes off the head of assistant coach Keys in the first base box.
Then he had the double reaction almost.
The stumble.
Yeah.
He's like you, Kevin. He coaches base while keeping the book.
Gotta do the book.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta stay busy.
0-1 to Cooley. The righty Callahan fires. Breaking ball, hard hit to the second baseman. Magnan. To Ronayne to the first baseman, Fasante, 4-6-3 double play. And you don't see many double plays in softball. Beautiful fielding by Fasante. Pivots, a bullet throw.
No,
I'm sorry, Magnan to the second
Ronayne,
baseman, yes.
And Ronayne's got, remember last year when you had Moran at third and Ronayne at short, you had the strongest arms in the not only the Hawk, I'd say I put those two arms off against anybody. So you got Lola coming across the bag with momentum, throwing the first base. Easy double play on that end.
But 2 runs on 3 hits for the Bulldogs after 3.5 innings. It's Attleboro 6, Canton Bulldogs 2 on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Welcome back. Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan.
What was that last comment? Oh, never mind.
Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, is also running our graphics today. Jim, who says he's not a sports ball expert.
A sports ball?
Yes. Very smart guy. Attleboro sent 9 players to the plate. So for the 3rd time today, Jenna Callahan leading off the inning with a smash base hit into center field. So Jenna now 3 for 3 with 2 doubles. She screwed up that time, Kevin. She hit the ball too hard.
Her hardest hit was a single.
Yeah.
The least hard hit ball was a double.
Yeah. Wow. Attleboro with a... Well, we'll give the coaching staff in just a second. Kaylee Magnan is up, who just was a big part of starting that double play.
No.
Line drive back to the pitcher, throw to first base, double play. Twice in a row, the Bombardiers just hit the ball too hard. So L1 and 1-3 in my book for outs 1 and 2. That's poor coaching by Mark Homer. Kevin, having the girls hit the ball too darn hard twice in a row.
And I mean, it is cliche. Jenna's going to get a secondary lead, and then you got to freeze on the line.
Yep.
And good secondary. I'll go back to see if she froze or not. But not able to get back to first to complete.
Ball one outside to Lola Ronay, 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs and a 2-run homer. 3 for 3 with a base hit to left, and some of the male Attleboro athletes are now behind us, giving their encouragement. So Attleboro now up to 9 hits in this game. And a base hit for Callahan and Ronayne, both 3 for 3.
Good starts to the season for both of them.
Yep.
And Magnan, even though it was a double play, I keep her head up, like knowing that she hit that ball as hard as she did.
Inside to Avery Graziosi, who's reached in a fielder's choice and had a solo home run.
Just the 4th pitch of this inning from the freshman Howe.
Wow, that's right. Home run was to right center, right?
For Graziosi, yes, it was.
2-0 to Avery. Avery, we want you to take over for Maddie Moran at third base. No pressure. Breaking ball, check swing, throw down to first. Ronayne back in time. It's 3-0. Good eye for Avery, the sophomore. And I noticed that last year as a freshman, she had an outstanding eye as well.
Yeah, good eye, good on-base percentage to go along with her .423 average. Obviously, your 2nd career home run. She had the green light on 3-0.
Yeah, foul ball to the left. Third baseman gets there, Cooley, before Coach Homer can. Coach Homer's assisted by Michaela Nunes Lynch.
Just had a baby.
Yes, her son, Sullivan. So Attleboro center fielder Nina Sullivan is convinced that Coach Lynch's son was named after her. And there's a shot deep. Oh, no, that's
not that deep.
Not that deep. She got underneath. Right center field. Catch is made by the center fielder, Marcelonis. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. Rounding out Attleboro's coaching staff. And again, Mark Homer's got a bunch of assistants this year. I said, what do you think, you're a college basketball coach with all these assistants? But there's Michaela Lynch, who's been with them all 11 years here at Attleboro. Brenna Morse, Drew Fernberg, Bob and Jules Whitel, is it?
Whiten.
Oh, that's an N. Can't read my own writing. Thank you. And Amy Kirby joining the coaching staff this year. I believe she's coaching first base. After 4 full, the Bombardiers.
And do you have Brenna Morse on there?
Yes, I read that second, I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
Yep. He never listened to me, Kevin. So Attleboro did not score that inning, right? Oh, no, because of the double play. So Attleboro has 6 runs on 9 hits. 2 Canton errors. The Bombardiers have left 4 runners on base.
I have 6 left on base for Attleboro.
6 left on base. Okay, we'll put that in there.
Nope,
All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 6. I'm right. Yeah, 6.
Don't hear that often. I want to thank
Oh, no, you might be right.
all of our underwriters, W.H. Riley and Son in North Attleboro and Taunton, Claudino's Auto, I know, it's Taunton, in Attleboro, Butler Tire, one of our newest underwriters,
Nice.
Falls AC and Banquet Room in North Attleboro, the place to be, by the way, in Thanksgiving morning.
Yes.
Before the big Bombardier Red Rocketeer Thanksgiving Day clash. Barrows Insurance, 3rd generation, Jay Barrows, 3rd generation of the Barrows family to run that agency in town. And D&M Pizza in County Square, Attleboro. God, I love their tuna melt subs. Above and beyond their great pizza.
Good buffalo chicken pizza there, too.
Bunting is the number 9 batter, Parker Marcelonis, who can pick him up and put him down. Nice play by Attleboro. Kevin's going to describe it because I didn't see it.
Yeah, they went down the first base line. Callahan goes to the first base line. Jackie Fasante was crashing in, realized Jenna had called her off, got back just in time. Jenna did a smart play. She just turned and threw without looking to see who was there.
Yeah.
Jackie got back there, was there, and caught it. If she had waited one more second, everybody would have been safe.
Ball 1 outside. By the way, Parker Marcelonis had walked and was stranded 3rd in the top of the 3rd. Here in the top of the 5th, Caitlin Reynolds up. She had a ground ball to the first baseman, Fasante, unassisted.
Could
and
have a
now
play
she
at
has
first.
a base hit to right field. Oh! It was a close play at first.
That's a tough one to get. Bodecker, and I'm okay with this. If she's going to do that, really has to put a real hard charge and come up firing. And the catcher there also has to make sure she's backing up and lining herself up to make sure she doesn't go to
So
second.
4th hit of the game for the Canton Bulldogs. Caitlin Reynolds now 1 for 2 for the senior, who's also a swimmer and a volleyball player. Now here's the pitcher, Anna Hope, who's up, and she attempted a 1-out bunt as Kevin went on and on and on about ground ball to the shortstop, Ronayne to the second baseman, Magnum, not in time. So a fielder's choice for Howe. She is at first base, out at second. 6-4 was Reynolds.
She attempt the bunt last time. She actually got it down for a sacrifice bunt.
Yes. Oh, that was a sacrifice.
Her first time up. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So she's now 0 for 1 in the day, and at first base with 2 outs, top of the order, Kira Yu, their outstanding shortstop, swinging a miss and a fastball up in the zone.
Jenna's had her number the first 2 times up with strikeouts and now has her 0-1. This would be a big out because the next part of the order is what got the Jenna last inning.
High, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the infield-outfield drill before the game, senior Kira Yu, also a swimmer, just a graceful shortstop.
Always nice to see when somebody can just play that position well.
Yeah. Foul down third base line. Graziosi is there. She'll throw it back to Callahan. Again, Canton coached by Heather Poliferno, who was at Sharon for the last 9 years, along with her assistant coach Keys. What's the count here? 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
She played her high school softball at Hoosick Valley out in Western Mass. They wear red uniforms. I remember that. Ooh! As Callahan hits Kira Yu right in the back with that pitch.
And the last thing you want to do is hit somebody on a 1 and 2 pitch.
Oof. So now there are 2 runners on. Runner in scoring position. So much for getting home early on a Mercy Rule game, huh?
You did jinx it.
Yeah, so Wu is now at first base. Moving to second is Hope, and this brings up the number 2 batter, Emerson Martin. Foul over our heads. Hey, I didn't flinch.
He did not flinch.
Maybe I'm reacting too slow to flinch this year. 0-1 to Martin, struck out swinging in the first, and in the fourth, where Attleboro had to get her with a throwdown by the catcher, Bennett Arujo. 0-1 to Martin. He's played some good defense at second base today. Breaking ball outside, 1-1.
Big secondary lead by you at first base. It almost looked like a type of lead that daring Bennett to throw down the first, and she would continue on to second base.
Low in the zone. Nice job by Wu to get her bat on that. Foul it to the left. Count remains. Nope. Count moves to 1-2.
And you'll see that sometimes in softball. They'll throw down the first. The first baseman just acts instinctively to put a tag down. The runner's not there because they're on their way to second, and it can be an easy stolen base.
With the runner on second moving to third.
Correct. Check 3.
Foul tip caught by the catcher.
Huge strikeout there.
For the third out of the inning to strand 2 runners. So now Canton has 2 runs on 4 hits in the game through 5 at-bats. No Attleboro errors, 3 runners left on base. Both runs were earned. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Butler Tire Sales for sponsoring programming on WARA. Butler Tire Sales on Route 1 in North Attleboro is a full-service tire seller and auto repair shop. They're a 60-year, third-generation business founded by Austin Butler in 1965. They have a selection of new tires to choose from. Butler Tire Sales open weekdays from 8 to 4. You can contact them at 508-695-0681 or visit them at 404 East Washington Street in North Attleboro. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, the AACS YouTube channel. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to all Attleboro sports. We're also on WARA and WARAradio.com. Number 5 batter, Savannah Boddicker is up. The junior with a base hit into center field, and that's going to please her grandmother Laura out in Scottsdale, Arizona.
And we'd be remiss if we did not say hi to Tom Popplehul in Augusta, Florida. Oh, no, Augusta, St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Florida, who is tuning in today. He reports it's sunny and 86.
Thanks for nothing, Tom. So Attleboro now with 10 hits on the day. Way to go, Savannah Boddicker. This brings up Sophie Borges, the senior, who reached on a walk, stole a base, reached on an infield hit, and stole a base and scored a run in the third. We're in the bottom of the 5th, 6-2 Attleboro. Ground ball towards the right side. Boy, this Martin at second base, she covers some ground as she records the out at first, 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Moving to second base with Savannah Boddicker.
Yeah, nice bit of hitting there by Borges, but even nice work by the second baseman, Martin. Yep. And my apologies, it's Melbourne, Florida, not St. Augustine or Augusta.
Either way, it's 50 degrees warmer than here. Oh, a shot by the freshman catcher, Reina Bennett-Arujo. A run scores, and that's an RBI single into left center field, and boy, did she blast that ball.
Yeah, that was I told you, Paul, she looked really good in the scrimmage games, and a bit of a mistake there by the left fielder, Clegg. She came up throwing to second, and did not see the runner, and Coach Homer just sent the runner home. I don't know if they would have had her, but probably not the play.
So Attleboro now leads 7-2 with 11 hits on the day, and this brings up Abby Freeze. Did I miss the first pitch?
Yeah, it was a ball just outside.
Freshman designated player. She's popped up to short and had an RBI single to center field in the third. Looks at ball too high, 2-0. Again, Attleboro leads 7-2 now in the bottom of the 5th.
A good opportunity here for Attleboro to answer the runs that were scored back in the 4th inning by Canton. Yes.
We played it's 3-0 now. That next pitch was low. You wanted to compliment how well the freshman Anna Howe is doing in her first varsity appearance today against one of the best teams in this Hockomock League, one of the best teams in the state.
No, I like how she's been changing speeds for the most part, hitting her spots and her locations and doing pretty well. And one of those pitches was a strike. I'm not sure.
No, there we go. Ball 4, yeah.
I couldn't remember which one it would have been.
Just the second walk against 3 strikeouts for Anna Howe. Good eye by Abby Freeze. I don't know if we compliment the girls or if we have to go out of our way to compliment Coach Mark Homer. But, boy, it seems like 1 through 9 in the lineup, they have such a good grasp of the strike zone. You don't see them chase bad pitches much.
No, it's been good. And, again, I do credit, just the scrimmage games because, 3 or 4 weeks ago, you didn't know if they would be able to start the season on time with all the snow on the ground.
Yeah.
And now they get out to be able to play four scrimmage games and against a quality opponent, too.
Yeah.
In LaSalle the other day. And who's running?
So, how much?
We have a pinch
16,
runner.
number 16, that's Ava Bottomley White.
Is running for Abby Freeze.
16 pinch runner. So at second base is the freshman catcher, Bennett Arujo. Reina Bennett Arujo. At first base is the pinch runner, Ava Bottomley White.
And with the reinsertion rule, I'm sure we'll see Abby reinserted back into hit, we think, because she's a designated player.
Nina Sullivan looks at ball one. She's flown out to center field and had a shot to first base. 0 for 2 in the day, ahead in the count, ball one. Home plate umpire again, Raymond Casella, who trained oodles of hockey referees through U.S. hockey. Boy, a very low pitch.
Wow.
Nice bunt by Sullivan. Down to first base in time as the throw is high. Coming around to score. I'm not giving Nina an RBI in that, but I'm giving her an infield hit.
You going infield bunt single?
Yeah.
Okay.
No RBI because the throw was high, popped out of the first baseman's glove, and that's what led to the run scoring.
All right, so she scores on the error by the first base.
Actually, I think the throw was a little high.
All right, so the pitcher.
Yep.
E1. Runner goes to third. So first and third, bunt single.
Yeah, runner from second, Arujo scores. Pinch runner, Bottomley White goes to third.
A ball high. They throw down the second. Nobody's running to second or home.
And Jenna Callahan is up. Jenna hasn't done much. She had a double to right field, stole third base and scored. She had a bloop double to left center in the third, came home on Ronane's first home run of the season. And then in the fourth inning, had a hard shot, base hit to center field. What did I miss?
Throw down the second, a stolen base by Sullivan, but nobody was covering, and Bottomley stayed at third on the strike call, 1-1. So second and third, 1 out for Callahan.
Stolen base for the speedy Nina Sullivan. Left-handed batting Callahan. Good eye. The pitch is on the inside edge.
So 2-1 to Callahan with a Magnan on deck, 1 out, trying to help her own cause with 8-2 lead for Attleboro.
Oh, that's right. Another run scored. And there's a shot. Base hit. Oh.
I think it hit the shortstop.
Oh, that hit the shortstop. I was blocked by the umpire, so Kevin, take that.
No, I'm sorry. It hit the runner. They're saying it hit Sullivan, then it hit the shortstop. So how this gets scored is interference on Sullivan, so she's out. You give credit to the shortstop for the put out. Jenna gets credit for a hit.
So that's the second out.
So Jenna gets credit for a hit.
So she's 4 for 4.
Yeah, it's offensive interference. Bottomley scores.
And does that run count?
And the run counts because it's the second out. If that was the third out, the run would not count.
Okay.
But it's only the second out.
So Attleboro with their third run of the inning, they now lead 9-2 in the bottom of the fifth. And you's going to be okay and stay in the game.
So that must have deflected because I was actually blocked by the pole that you said.
All right.
It must have deflected off Sullivan because there was no argument from Coach Homer at all, and it must have deflected back into the shortstop for Canton, and thus the offensive interference.
Jim Jones showing Kevin what happened on his smartphone on the AACS YouTube site. Kaylee Magnum is up. They throw down to third. Stealing second base is Jenna Callahan. So does Jenna get an RBI? She gets an RBI.
Oh, she gets an RBI.
Her first of the season.
So
and she just stole second. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, so Jim Jones clarified. Nina ran into the shortstop. And that was the interference. It's still the same call. Still the same thing.
One ball, one strike to Kaylee Magnan, who was struck out. Ground to the pitcher. And lined into a double play. Hit an absolute line drive to the pitcher. Nice changeup by the pitcher, Anna Howe.
Yeah, great changeup that kind of slid away from Magnan. Got her swinging, so 1-2.
Low, nice stop by the catcher, Trendle.
I do want to
2
check
and
with
2.
the official score because the scoreboard says 8. I have them for 9. I think you have Attleboro for 9
Yeah, I
as
do.
well. So I want to make sure of that. So hopefully we can do that in between. I can do that in between innings.
Oh, there's a shot into right center field. 1 RBI, a 2 RBI single. Sliding into second base with a double. Base hit, an error on the center fielder, or a double?
I'll go double and standing in the second.
Okay. So a double to center field to drive in 2 runs by Kaylee Magnum, the sophomore second baseman.
Only 1 run scored on that because Nina was out.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Bottomley had already scored, so just a
1
one
run. Sorry.
1 run. Yep.
So it's 10.
4. Yep,
And now
10
the
to 2.
scoreboard is right. 10 to 2.
Oh, good. So I'll stay right here. So I won't get up, move around, and get the blood going and
Yes.
warm up at all.
So this will bring up Lola Ronayne, who hasn't done much today, had an RBI single on a blast to left field, and then her first home run of the season, 22nd of her career, and she's just a junior in the 3rd inning, a 2-run homer to left center, and then a hard base hit to left field in the 4th. Conference on the mound, and we're going to have a new pitcher
we
coming
have a
in.
new pitcher.
And they don't have numbers on the front of the jerseys,
No,
so I
they
can't
don't.
see it. Number 7.
And that is Riley McEachern.
Okay.
So
Pardon me? Yeah, the score's right
Yep.
now, yeah. So it's 11 to 2.
9, 10. I still only have 10.
Yeah, so Attleboro has 4 runs this inning,
Yeah,
so it's 10.
it should be 10.
It's 10. Yeah. Pardon me? Well, no, because Nina Sullivan was out on the interference.
So Bodecker scored. Borges grounded out. Bennett,
Aruha had a
Scored.
base hit to an RBI
Yeah.
base hit to left center.
Bottomley scored. And Jenna scored.
2 runs just came in. I think I said 2 runs came in, but I think I was wrong.
Yeah, I think only 1 run came in.
Yeah, because
All right.
Ronayne's up now.
I'll go double check.
All right, we've got scoreboard says 11. We've got 10-2. Lola Ronayne is up 3 for 3. 3 RBIs. Oh, a blast on the left field line. Foul on a line drive. 0-1.
So there are 2 outs. 0-1 is the count to Ronayne. 3 for 3 on the day with a home run and 2 singles.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got 10.
I got 10 as well. Borges did not score this inning, and Sullivan didn't score this inning. And Magnan's on second base.
Well, did 2 runners score in that? So how could that be, though?
Yeah, how could
High
that be? Yeah.
by McEachern.
Try a new pitcher here.
Yeah. This is number 7, Riley McEachern.
Outside.
Outside. 1-1 to Lola Ronayne.
I think it's 2-1 now.
2-1. Okay. Also,
Yeah,
yep,
2-1.
it is. Also a outstanding player in the basketball team for the Lady Bombardiers. Hard ground ball to third base. 1-hop throw across the diamond in time. So not a graceful looking play by Cooley, but very effective to get the out.
All right, that should be 3 outs.
And there it is, 3 outs.
Okay. I'm going to go double check the
5 to 3 if you're scoring at home.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So Attleboro
runs.
sends 8 players to the plate. We've got them scoring 4 runs
Yeah.
on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more hits. So Attleboro now with 14 hits. We've got them for 10 runs.
I have 15.
You have 15 hits? 7 through 3 innings. 9 hits through 4 innings. And here in the bottom of the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more hits that inning. 9 plus 5 is 14. There was a walk there that inning. And so we've got it as 10-2, might be 11-2. Attleboro left a runner on base, so they've left 7 on base. in the game.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
There we go. Welcome back. Ball one to the number 3 batter, Delaney Craig, who struck out in the first inning and had a base hit and scored a run. Base hit to right center field. First hit of the game for the Bulldogs. She scored in the 4th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Delaney Clegg. Kevin's in the Attleboro dugout trying to find out if the score is 11-2 or 10-2. Here comes a 1-1 pitch from Jenna Callahan. Been on the varsity roster since her freshman year, 2-1 on the ball outside, heading to UMass Dartmouth to continue her softball career. Also an outstanding shortstop. Overcame the coaching of her father, Kevin. Greg Bedard straightened her out and has had an outstanding softball career. Low and inside, 3 balls, 1 strike to Delaney Clegg, the junior left fielder. Toes the rubber in the circle. Nice pitch, fouled off to the right, full count. Canton had no hits, Jim, through 3 innings. They had 3 hits in the 4th inning. They had 1 hit in the 5th inning, so that's 4 hits total for Canton. And there's a shot into left center field. That's going to get all the way to the fence. And this is going to be a double for Delaney Craig. Kevin, I'm starting to see why she's hitting 3rd in this Canton lineup.
Yeah, that was a heck of a hit. We're gonna go with 10 runs here, Paul.
Not 2 outs.
That was the leadoff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I distracted him. Was that on a 2-2 count?
Full count.
Full count. Thank you.
Double to left center.
And we are going to go with the score of 10-2. That actually wasn't a question mark. It was more of a statement. It's 10-2. They couldn't come up with the 5th run that inning. Yep. The Canton coach at first base, I asked him. He had 10.
Yep.
She went through her thing. She couldn't come up with the 5th run, and
Coach Lynch. So it's 1-0 to Fiona Trendle, who's ground out to 2nd on a nice play by Magnan, and she had an RBI double to right center. Pops this one up to Sullivan, way up in the air to center field. Sullivan makes the catch. That's about as high as you're going to see a softball hit.
What was the count on that?
1-0.
Thank you. Up to 8.
Well, the Attleboro male athletes have left behind us. They were adding some enthusiasm to this broadcast. Anyone in the area of the field who wants to bring some gloves by to Jim Jones. Ball 1 high to Abby Stock, the hockey player who was struck out looking and had an RBI single to right field. 0-1 to Abby. We're in the top of the 6th. It's 10-2 Bombardiers.
I think he said ball 1-0. Oh, now it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a change up there, 1-1. Good pitch by Jenna, up a little bit on the change, and always tough to lay off the high ones.
Hey, let's curse the umpires or curse ourselves. We haven't complained about a single call tonight.
No, not
one.
Not one.
High in the zone, 2-1.
Oh, come on, where'd that miss?
Yeah. Brenda Miller is the base umpire. Played at St. Lawrence Central High School in northern New York. Played club softball in college. Our home plate umpire is Raymond Casella, also a field hockey and ice hockey referee. Where was that pitch? Ooh. Oh, check swing. They say no.
You did jinx it. I thought she went.
So it's 3-1.
I mean, obviously it's a 50-50 ball anyway. So it's so 3-1 now. 1 out.
Swing and a miss on a nice pitch on the inside corner. 3-2. That was communication. Good, quick communication between the umpires, though. I'll say that.
And it's very rarely when the base umpire is behind the mound and not down the line will they overturn what
Right.
the initial call was because they have the same angle,
Exactly. I never did from that position when I was umpiring. Ball 4.
just low.
And that's the second walk of the game for Jenna against 7 strikeouts.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 strikeouts and 2 walks. So runner on second and runner on first with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And is this Lauren Cooley?
Yes, it is.
Number 38 fouls that ball back. 0-1 to Lauren, who was struck out swinging and ground into a 4-6-3 double play.
She can get that going again. If Attleboro can induce that again with Ronan coming across the bag with her arm, would be able to do another double play. That would be just what the doctor ordered for
Yes.
Attleboro.
And somehow my boots got untied here. I can wait till after the inning to fix that. Oh, beautiful breaking ball. Took something off that. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Careful, I may have tied your boot to the table.
Yeah. You might have done that.
I may have.
Yeah.
0-2 to the freshman 6-hitter. I'm winding up in the pitch just outside.
Ooh, just missing. Yeah. One ball, 2 strikes.
They have changed the scoreboard to 10.
Yep.
They desperately went searching for that 11th run. Like, I just can't find anybody else scoring.
Hi, 2-2. Yeah, well, I confused Jim Jones because I said 2 runs scored when there was only 1 runner on base. People think it's easy being this stupid, folks. They're wrong.
You work very hard at it. And
Oh, the time I spend looking for my glasses. Pop up
should
to
be
the middle of the
fly.
infield. Ooh.
Talk to each other, girls. Lola, that's Kaylee. Kaylee, that's Lola.
And that was Kaylee's
Ding.
ball.
Yeah.
She makes the catch for the second out.
Did they officially call an infield fly on that?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either. They should have.
Yeah.
I guess that technically goes to pop up the.
Oh, they
pop up
might
the-
have. We just.
Yeah.
This will bring up Parker Marcelonis, the speedy sophomore center fielder who was walked and stranded at third base in the 3rd inning. And on a nice play by Callahan out on a bunt
I think it was a bunt. Yeah, I forgot
in the 5th inning. And 1-0 to Parker Marcelonis. Oh, no, this is.
Oh, it's number 7.
So
So they got a pinch hitter. Right. Oh, McEachern slid into.
the number 7 spot. So who's in the.
So they must have.
So. Wow.
So they must have put Howe in the outfield. They must have put Howe out in center field
Okay, and McEachern came in.
for her, and they
And
just
is
switched
pitching.
pitchers. And a flip over the second.
Ground ball to Ronan at shortstop. Flips over to second base. That's the 3rd out. Canton has been up 6 times. They have 2 runs on 5 hits. No Attleboro errors, and they have left 4 runners on base. Coming into the bottom of the 6th inning, Attleboro 10, Canton 2 on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to D&M Pizza for sponsoring programming on WARA. 3 generations of the Stathakis family has been proudly serving the Attleboro community. Pizza, subs, and traditional pasta dishes using fresh ingredients since 1985. Whether you need a single meal or catering for your event, D&M has options for you. They are open Monday through Friday from 11 to 9 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 9 p.m. Located at 290 County Street, you can contact them at 508-226-2355.
If there's a 7-year-old anywhere nearby, can you head to the dugout and help Coach Nunes Lynch delete a run from the computerized baseball scoring system?
She must have scored.
Sullivan as well.
But she should have. She probably didn't rule her out
Yeah.
and then ended the inning and scored Sullivan. But she knew that Nina didn't score because she was out on the interference.
Yep.
Anyway, the score is 10-2. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6.
Right. So if Attleboro can put
I got Jen at 90 pitches right now. I'm not
Okay.
sure if that coincides with what Jim Jones has. And Howe pitched 4. Did we give her a number? She went 4 2/3.
Yes.
And she gave up 10 runs. How many earned did you have her for?
I didn't keep track of earned
Okay,
runs.
so roughly the same.
But not all 10 were earned because
No.
there were 3 errors for Canton.
3.
So McEachern is on the mound.
She had 3 strikeouts.
McEachern's first pitch high and outside to Avery Graziosi, who was reached in her fielder's choice, had a solo home run to right center field, and popped out to left field. And there's a base hit into left field for Graziosi on a 1-0 pitch. Attleboro's 15th hit of the game.
Yeah, nice swing there by Graziosi in between third and short. Nobody really had a chance there, and she's put a couple of good swings today as well. And you mentioned 15 hits for Attleboro through just 5+ innings.
Yep. Savannah Bodeker is up. She struck out, was robbed on a nice play by the second baseman Martin.
On a very hard hit ball.
Yep. And then had a base hit to center field and scored a run in the 5th. Ball 1 high to Savannah.
And the base hit to center was basically one hop to center fielder. That was also rocketed
Yes.
up the middle. Right back through the box.
Ooh, change up, swing and a miss. That was like the Bugs Bunny cartoon where the batter swings 3 times
Sick
at
one,
one
sick two,
pitch.
sick three.
Yes. 1-1.
Anytime you can work Bugs Bunny into any broadcast.
Yes. Late swing.
Fooled on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Savannah actually thinks that her big sister Lily, who's getting married this July, thinks that Lily's fiance is good enough for her. A rare thing in this world, folks.
Wonder if Greg will get invited to the wedding. Arizona's a small.
Swing and a miss in the dirt, though.
She better get the second. Okay, a miscommunication by Attleboro led to a stolen base. That was a strikeout. You do not have to run on a drop third strike because first base was occupied.
That's right.
Graziosi took off for second.
Stolen base.
With a stolen base. Canton wasn't aware that it should have been a strike him out, throw him out, double play. When first base is occupied with less than 2 outs on a drop third strike, the
batter can't run.
The batter cannot run. And actually, the Canton catcher did a nice job, but nobody picked up that Graziosi was running to second.
Wow. Sophie Borges has walked and stole a base in the 2nd, had an infield hit and stole a base in the 3rd and scored a run. Was that a
Could
bunt?
be trouble. No, it's a swinging bunt. And
Infield hit.
I'm going to go with the hit, yeah.
Moving to third base was Graziosi, and an infield hit. Second infield hit of the game for Borges, showing off her speed. She's 2 for 4.
Yeah, the second baseman Martin there. She kind of had a rush. She did not have a play, and the ball just kind of rolled out of her glove anyway. But it would have been too little, too late anyway. Infield single.
16 hits for the Bombardiers now, 10 runs, and now they have runners at the corners with 1 out. And is this a pinch hitter?
No, it's Bennett.
Oh,
The
okay.
catcher. Runner goes.
Reina Bennett Arujo. And stolen base as moving first second is Sophie Borges, her 3rd stolen base of the day. She can pick him up and put him down.
Yep. It looked like they were going to try to do a play, maybe down to second or throw to third, but the ball slipped out of her hands and stolen base.
1-0 was the count to Arujo.
Good eye.
2-0 was the count to Arujo. Where did that miss?
A little bit up and a little bit in.
Okay, I'm not questioning, just I was looking at my score
Yeah.
sheet. I didn't see it. I'm not.
Where the heck did that miss?
Yes, I know.
2-0.
McEachern. Ball high.
The pitch was similar to that one that you missed.
Okay. Riley McEachern is pitching. She's a junior. It's a 3-0 count to Reina Bennett Arujo.
Is it cold where you are?
Yes.
Okay.
It's cold on this side of the table, too.
I knew you were a little bit further south than I was.
Yeah. Ball 4 just missed high.
The bases are loaded, 1 out now for, and Abby Freeze has been re-admitted, or reinserted, not
Yep.
readmitted. Let's use the reinserted back into the game. Now, the big rule there is because they pinch ran bottomly for her before, if they pinch run for Abby Freeze again,
She's
she
out?
is officially out of the game.
And Mark Homer's making some kind of change, or he's just telling
I
us
think
that.
she's officially back
Yeah,
in because
Abby
she was a
Freeze, yep.
designated player. They didn't have to announce her back in the field.
That's right.
And like, oh yeah. And if people wonder what a designated player, just think designated hitter. basically you can hit for anybody. In this game, this case, she's hitting for Jackie Fasante.
McEachern, righties, kind of a sidearm approach. Misses outside, 1-0.
Abby did a good job of checking her swing. That was pretty close. 1-0.
Abby Freeze wearing Fred Lynn's number 19, even though she's never run into the wall in center field at Fenway Park. Looks at ball high, 2-0.
Ruddy Lynn.
Not getting any warmer here. Do you know his freshman year at USC? The wide receivers on that freshman football team were Fred Lynn and Lynn Swan.
Are you serious?
Yep. Ground ball,
right up the
base
box.
hit into center field. 1 run is home. 2 runs will score. A 2-run RBI single for Freeze. Now moving to second base on the throw.
Heads up base running by Freeze and by Bennett Arujo taking third. And then on the throw to the plate, Freeze goes up to second.
So scoring was Graziosi and Borges. So that makes it 12-2 Bombardiers.
And the scoreboard agrees with us.
Yes. And that's, let me see, 14, 15, 16, 17 hits now for the Bombardiers. Hard ground ball to first base by Sullivan.
RBI.
Pardon me?
An RBI. Bennett Arujo
Okay.
came around to score. Oh, not came around.
Yes.
Just scored from third. And
So three unassisted on a nice play.
yep.
And an RBI for Nina Sullivan. Scoring was Arujo, the catcher. All right.
Freeze moves to third and a ball over the head of Callahan.
So now it's 13-2 Bombardiers in the bottom of the 6th. So what does it have to get for Mercy?
Maybe 12?
12-run lead?
Yeah, maybe.
Callahan is up. She's 4 for 4. 2 doubles. The hardest hit ball she had all day was a single to center field. And then a base hit over the shortstop's head and a stolen base. She scored 3 runs. 4 hits, scored 3 runs. What's the count, Kevin?
3-0. A dangerous play by the catcher throwing down the third.
Yeah.
Trying to catch everybody off guard. Oh, 2-1. Wait, which one was the strike? Okay, it's 2-1.
Yep.
I'm not sure which one was the strike.
Just missing outside. Good eye by Jenna, the left-handed batter. Boy, my accuracy has dipped a bit here in this cold. Trying to keep track of the soundboard and too many things. And
Through the chattering teeth.
yeah,
Ball
ball
4.
4 high and away. So Callahan has reached base all 5 times she's been up. Why do you think Coach Homer has her batting leadoff?
She cuts on each successive year. Wow, it is tough to talk in the
Yeah.
cold. She has cut down on her strikeouts as well and has done a good job of putting the bat on the ball. Kaylee Magnan now batting first and third. They send Callahan down to second. No throw.
Stolen base.
And ball 1.
You know, Greg Bedard has no problem talking in the cold. Kevin, what are you doing next home Attleboro softball game?
Mercy rule is 12.
Okay. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup by McEachern. Kaylee Magnum is struck out. Grounded back to the pitcher unassisted, and one of the hardest hit balls all game turned into a double play, lined it back to the pitcher, Howe, who threw to first base for a double play, and she had a 2 RBI double to center field. Ground ball to the shortstop. Nice play across the diamond.
Hard hit ball, and we will play 7.
Yep.
The mercy rule is 12, and we are at 11.
So Attleboro with 3 more runs that inning.
They go to 11.
Yeah. For your Spinal Tap fans. So Attleboro has 13 runs on 14 runs, 13 runs on 17 hits. There have been 3 Canton errors, and Attleboro has 8 runners left on base. We head to the top of the 7th, 13-2 Bombardiers over the Bulldogs.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Welcome back to AACS 96 Sports,
We have a new pitcher.
the AACS YouTube channel. WARA and 1320 WARA. So who's pitching for the Bombardiers?
Kaylee Magnan is into pitch. Last year, she was 1-0, 9 innings pitched with a 0 ERA and a 0.33 whip. I know that sounds like analytics, but that's just walks and hits divided by innings pitched.
All right.
But listen to this, Paul. In her 9 innings, 19 strikeouts and 1 walk.
So Callahan goes to second.
Yep.
And Ronayne stays at third.
Nope, she stays at short.
Shortstop, yeah.
That's what you meant to say.
Yep.
I don't see any changes in the outfield. And
we'll have to keep track of the numbers batting for Canton because they might have made some changes.
So Jenna pitched 6 innings, 2 runs, both earned, 8 strikeouts and 2 walks.
Yep.
All right.
And
Is it not a save situation?
what number is this batter? Number 11. Okay, so this is Kaylee Reynolds, the senior right fielder, also a swimmer, a volleyball player. She was grounded to first base unassisted, and had a base hit to right field at the top of the 5th. We're in the top of the 7th. And my cold hands and full bladder. Come on, Kaylee.
That's the TM.
Yeah,
there it is.
First pitch fouled back into the screen. 0-1 to Caitlin Reynolds.
Jenna finished with 88 pitches. Magnan has 1. Jim and I are in agreement on that
Yes, Kaylee Magnum. Catcher sets up at the outside part of the plate. Little something on that pitch.
A little bit of a rise ball there, Paul, and had her going chasing for it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Reynolds.
I think you're going to be impressed with Magnan's pitching.
Wow. I'm impressed with her pitching. Strike 3, looking inside edge of the plate. Beautiful pitch.
They got to work on throwing that around, though.
Yeah.
What I like is the three pitchers have 3 different styles. They also represent 3 different years: a senior, a junior, Magnan's a sophomore.
Yeah.
3 different styles of pitching. Some teams, I've had coaches tell me that we can bring in a relief pitcher, but she's exactly the same style as the starting pitcher. So it's
Fastball just misses low. 1-0.
Nope, strike 1.
Oh, strike 1. Okay, got it. No, I'm sorry. And what number on this batter?
Is this 33?
This is number 33. Oh, this is Anna Howe, who stayed in the lineup. That's right.
Pop up the Ronayne.
At shortstop. So 2 outs recorded on 4 pitches. Thank you, Kaylee. 5 pitches. Thank you. Kevin and Jim Jones in agreement.
I think we might have a pinch hitter now, Paul.
Yep. And as a Canton coach, Heather Poloferno. Delightful conversation with her before the game. She's one of those people who
responds to emails.
Well, she's constant. Yes, one, she responded to your email. 2, every time we've seen her today, she's had a smile on her face.
Yeah.
And let's see what this number is. It's number 37. There's Bill Lee's number, and there's no 37 on the program. That was the Hawk Sports program. I didn't write down all of the subs on her.
Which she confirmed.
Well, I know, but there were more names on the. Oh, there's a high fly ball to right field. Sullivan is back, makes the catch. And the unknown number 37.
Pinch hitting for you.
Yes.
And that's
flies out.
To right field.
Oh, pinch hitting for you, yes. Flies out to right field to end the game. The Bombardiers end up with 13 runs on 17 hits, 3 Canton errors, 8 Bombardiers left on base. Canton scores 2 runs on 5 hits. No Attleboro errors in the first game of the year. 4 runners left on base for Canton.
No, a very well played game by Attleboro. Canton, a much improved team over last year. The score may not reflect that, but again, Canton played better in the second half of the year last year.
Yes.
I told you I'm impressed with Howe as a pitcher,
Yep.
making her first varsity start. I thought she moved the ball around very well. Attleboro's just a very good hitting team. They're going to hit well this year, and 1 through 9. There's no automatic outs in the lineup. So no, Attleboro's they're led by Callahan and Ronayne near the top of the order, and both of them produced.
And there it is. All right, so the Bombardiers move to 1-0 on the season. Canton drops to 0-1, but the future looks bright for the Bulldogs. I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. Want to thank our engineer in charge, Jim Jones, who pinch hit running our graphics. Dave Angel also helped us set up. What time is it here? We'll have some adult contemporary music for you until 8 p.m., and then it's old-time classic radio. We received a text. Let's see if it's game-related. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And hold on, folks. I got to get out of here. Oh, it's a text from Jim Jones. I'll read it later. All right, I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. We already went through all this. I don't mean to be repetitive, redundant, and reduplicative, but thanks for joining us, gosh darn it.
Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you to Butler Tire Sales for sponsoring programming on WARA. Butler Tire Sales on Route 1 in North Attleboro is a full-service tire seller and auto repair shop. They're a 60-year, third-generation business founded by Austin Butler in 1965. They have a selection of new tires to